Morning, y'all. It is Super Bowl Sunday, which means it is game day, but also we're having to get together here at the Toy Box, and I got to get this place cleaned up, including some of these cars that got totally trashed this last week during a winter storm. The Wagoneer S here finally got fully PPF'd, but even though it's silver, you can't really tell unless you look real close. It is pretty trashed. I want to get this thing washed and coated and allowed to cure for a few hours before I drive it later on today. And I drove around the Renegade for quite a bit last week while this was getting done, and this thing too got pretty trashed. So we'll clean both these up here real quick. I'll do an edit so it's not as boring. It's one thing I've done a few times in my videos that's only I'm sure some of you have found. It's kind of like the Marvel movies where you wait till the end of the credits and there's a little sneak peek for the next video coming out. I teased the replacement for the McLaren Artura in the next video. That'll be done today, so you guys can speed ahead or you can watch this. It'll be quick, but we're gonna get that guy prepped for PPX. That's set for this Wednesday, Thursday, Friday to get that done. So I want to get that washed and polished out. So we'll do that in today's video as well. But for now, let's get going on these two. Camera, I'm going to blow dry it. Use graphene CS3 to help me towel dry it. And then I'm going to coat it with graphene ceramic spray coating. Alright, I don't have a whole lot of time. This actually took longer than I thought. I got people starting to show up here. So I'm going to try to go pretty quick here. Got the Wagoneer S all coated. Got the Renegade washed and semi-coated with graphene CS3. But this is graphene ceramic spray coating. This will cure for a little bit. And then should be good to go. She'll start beating off rain, salt, snow, anything like crazy. Found a little crack in the film right there. So I already texted Solar Shield about that. Found a little dent right here. Have to get some dentless, paintless dent repair. But that's about it. Let's get this one moved out of the way, and I'll show you that guy. I'm probably just gonna wash it today though. All right, now I want to see what's new. Of course you do. Check this out. Okay, I'll need to figure this out later. This happened at the time that we first saw the vehicle too. For some reason, these windows don't want to roll up. They said they're going to take care of that. And clearly, they didn't, which is kind of disappointing. Hate to start off this video like this. This is 2 for 2 now on McLaren's from Vegas, O'Gara, that came in and they did warranty work within minutes of coming off the truck. Granted, this thing hasn't been touched since we got it delivered a couple weeks ago and got put on charge, but these windows have been in this position ever since. I did just put the roof up, and the windows in the same position as they were when it got delivered. So something's going on with this thing. I have to get it figured out, but that's okay. I wanted to do a towel wash method on this. Regardless, there's not going to be a whole lot of water being sprayed, but I'll have to be really extra careful around the top here. But look at this thing, boys. This is a 2024 McLaren 750S. Before the Artura, the last McLarens we had were, what was it? I think it was a 570, and then we had a pair of 12-Cs, and this thing is much more aggressive looking, especially from this angle, compared to either one of those vehicles. Look at that. I like that arrow. Sounds good. I don't know a whole lot about McLarens besides that they look really cool, and apparently they're extremely sensitive and they break easily. But look at that thing. Get out of the way. The side pro with that wing up. Whew. Damn, I want one. This is PaFur, of course. Look at that, white with orange accents, orange and black interior. I'll show you guys more hopefully later on this video, but the door opens up with a little push button right here. Just suede everywhere. Look at these seats. The whole thing is made out of carbon. It's like forged carbon. Nice looking. Don't know why this needs to be. That's removable. Good. That's nasty looking. Door panels look sweet. I like how light these doors are to move. There's really nothing to it. Very sweet. Look at the size of these damn brakes. Jesus. Love these headlights. This is just an aggressive look. So this is what he had that 48 Ferrari that he sold because it needed a warranty, or not even warranty, it was an oil leak. And they quoted us 30 grand to fix that. So we said get lost and just traded the car in, but he missed it. And hindsight's 2020, wished he would have just did the oil leak and kept that car. But now we got this one that apparently needs warranty work already. Only 39 miles on the odometer on this guy. What I want to do is get this thing washed. I'm using the towel, again, the wash towel method. Look at those taillights. Damn. And this one will be ready for PPF. But what do you guys think of this? New addition to the PaFur stable. 750S. Really badass. They discounted this one pretty heavy for us, surprisingly, probably because it was a model year old at this point. And they just wanted to move inventories end of the month. So we got them to discount it pretty good. Got totally raped on the trade value on the Artura. That thing we got here, it got wrapped and tinted. We traded back to them. Just again, we got totally demolished on the trade value, but kind of made up for it on the discount offered. All right, let's get going on washing this one. Okay, I'll do an edit on this video also, but spent about 10 minutes working on this. Look at that, got the windows to shut. I just unlocked it and pressed and held the lock button, and they rolled right up. So I started it, rolled them up, rolled them down, turn it off, started it, rolled them up, rolled them down, turn it off, and they seem to be acting normal now. So you open it up, window goes down, close it, window goes up. Don't know why that happened, but I'm glad it's fixed. At least I won't get any water in the inside. Anyway, got some noise, got some people, so I'm just gonna do a quick little video. Enjoy. Alright, I haven't picked up the camera or coated that or even polished it. Check. Hey, the Challenger turned off. There you go. Look at this. That's so cool.
That is so freaking cool.
Got all the teaser lights on for the cars. Haven't touched the McLaren since I dried it. I didn't even do anything since blow dried it. I need to wipe it down still, but running out of time. I might end the video here shortly. All right, change of plan. It's getting late, game's over. We got the place cleaned up. I don't have the energy to polish this thing out, but there are some areas that need some attention. I didn't even actually put a towel to this yet. I just blow dried it and let it sit, but this has amazing flake to it. I don't know if the camera does justice picking that up. Look at that. The paint looks actually pretty decent. There's just areas in the black that need some attention. I guess, where was it? It was back on here. These little areas, which by the way, look at how deep this goes. I had to reach my hand way in there to get it clean. Yeah, see there's marks on here. I gotta get up. But like I said earlier, we did get the windows figured out. That's kind of a weird thing that happened while I was blow drying it too. I had to do the same kind of reset sequence. Ignore all this. That'll all come up once I take a towel to it. But what do you guys think? Even this looks pretty decent, but not bad. It'd probably be okay to get wrapped as is, but you know, I'm gonna come here with a fine-tooth comb and really deep dive into, especially down here, this diffuser. There's just air intakes and just arrow stuff everywhere on this car. It looks really sharp. Even these things, and I was cleaning it in, I said those crevices. Actually like 15 feet. Obviously it's exaggeration, but you know what I'm saying. These wheels are sweet looking too. I love simple wheels like this that just look elegant and easy to clean. I actually didn't clean these. I just soaped them down and rinsed them off. Get some transport dust off there. See, look, now the window's back down. And it's up. Someone must have tried opening this during the party. But it went up, so that's good news. I noticed there's a button inside here that changes this is like opaque, or you can see through it. That's kind of nice. I think this is water spots, maybe some polishing needed. This is a lot of polished black right here. Don't like that. This is nice, and it's glass probably for blind spot. Just guessing. Alright guys, sorry I couldn't give you a full detailed tour today, but at least got it cleaned up for the most part, and I'll come back sometime during the week and again and polish it out, and we'll get a better video for you guys. I do have a busy few weeks coming up, but I should be able to give you guys a proper tour over pretty soon. I don't even know a whole lot about McLarens. I got to look at the window sticker as far as options goes. This is probably my favorite angle, this rear quarter panel look, or the side. Actually, maybe the side. I think the side is really nice. Just aggressive, especially with that wing up in that position. It does go down if you want it to. This position is really nice too. Man, this thing looks good at all angles. Alright, it's 2 days later. Before I go to work, I'm going to come here and work on this guy for a little bit. I want to wipe it down, polish anything that I can, and then she should be good to go for wrapping that starts tomorrow. Okay, it actually looks pretty good. I mean, it's hard to tell on white cars. I mean, I don't really see a whole lot going on here. On the black, you can see some things. Like, see this? That mark right there? That's what I'm looking for. Mark right there. So I'm gonna go around and polish out some of these areas, but look at this wing. I see a little mark right here. I'll try to get. See the light just catch that right there? That's the type of stuff I'm looking for. So I'm gonna go around and very carefully look at some of this, see what I can polish out. But for the most part, I mean, the light's not really helping. For the most part, she looks pretty good, actually. Which is nice, because that means less work for me to do this morning. Hood looks great. I don't see any swirls, actually. Since it's so little, I'll probably do this off camera, and then I'll bring it back and wrap this up. Hey, good news, that didn't take long at all. I mean, this was a white pad when I started. There wasn't a whole lot of areas that needed my attention. That little mark that was right here, you can barely see it now. So just a slight, since I don't have a small, I could probably do it by hand. Maybe I'll do that real quick. Remember this one right here. Ignore the smudges. Well, that's gone. This one here is like 99% good. Just a very small line right there, but I can't get out without wet sanding. I polished up this whole crevice. This thing, I think the dealership did something because there was like a haze on this whole pillar that I was able to get out. Same thing with these mirror caps. They look pretty good in the right light. Ignore that. That's just, again, more smudges. In the right light, you could have seen it. Same thing with this. It's basically all the polished black stuff. That's why I hate flat black on cars. It's impossible to get looking perfect. This mirror cap and this pillar here also had that kind of hazy, like this. I mean, this is glass. That's what kind of what it looked like. And then what else? It was these little crevices right here. The tools they were using obviously couldn't get in them, but there was actually spro marks on both sides right inside this. I didn't look in here at all because I'm not gonna be able to get a tool in there, obviously. But yeah, she's pretty good. So I'm gonna call this guy good to go. And now she's ready for wrap. All right, and since I didn't get a good proper outro before because this ran out of time, I'm gonna end this video here. As always, I do appreciate you watching. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks.